I'm ready.
There you go.
Welcome back. David Ziebler here. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a very powerful prioritization and time management tool. I've actually taken this from the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. So, if you've already seen this before, so be it. But I have a newer version, an extended adapted version of the ABCDE method of prioritization and time management. I'd like to share that with you today. It's very simple. We can feel overwhelmed with the amount of work that we have to do every single day. I know that there are many people out there who arrive at home at the end of the day and they've worked their you know what's off, and their spouse or their partner or their friends or their roommates ask them, how are you? How was your day? And you say, it was awesome. And they ask you, well, what did you do? And sometimes you say, I don't know, but I know I worked hard. And sometimes that's because we've been working on tasks and priorities that aren't as high on the list as they should be. We work hard, we do great things, but are we moving forward? Are we being transactional employees as opposed to transformational employees? And we'll talk about the difference in another video one day. But the most important thing to do in order to increase your productivity is to prioritize your tasks according to what's most important, what's going to have the most impact upon you, your career, your organization, and to be quite honest, what your supervisor is going to think is good work and what is the most impactful priority task that you have in front of you. So it's very simple. The first thing to do when you are overwhelmed and you don't know where to start is to begin free associating and write a list of things that you have to get done, tasks that you have to complete in no particular order. Whatever pops into your mind first, write it down, right? Take about 5 minutes to do this. Now, sometimes your lists can get very, very long. I would say stop at around 15 tasks. Once you get to 15, no matter how long it's been, just stop, okay? Next, step 2, take a look at this list and prioritize it according to what is the most important and the least important thing on that list. So literally number it. Go through and number this task as number 1. Look through the list. This is the number 2 most important thing I have to do, and this is the least important thing I have to do. And go back and forth from the most important to the least important, the number 2 most important, the second least important task, until you have all of those things numbered. The next thing to do, the next step, is to reprioritize that list and take a look at whether or not it in fact is a true list of what's most important. Reorganize it and then literally write it out again in the numeric order that it should be addressed, whatever the case might be. Lastly, once you have this list completed and it's been reorganized and reprioritized, and the number 1 task is in fact the number 1 most important task that you need to complete, begin working on it. Chunk it out. Focus your day and organize your day around completing this number 1 most important task. And when that number 1 task is completed, you'll have a lot of momentum, you'll have a lot of energy, and you'll be able to go on to number 2 with a lot more momentum. So take a moment, take 10 moments, and save yourself some time, save yourself some grief, and improve your performance by utilizing this method. Again, number 1, write down your tasks in no particular order. Number 2, number them from the least important to the most important, starting with, of course, the most important. Number 3, reorganize the list to reassess its value, like if it's actually correct. And then number 4, take action, right? Start working on your very first most important task. David Ziebler here. Thank you so much for joining me. Good luck out there.
Okay.